somebody, man, that has built galaxies.
Right.
The sun.
What can you do for him?
What you have to do is you have to concentrate on what the will of God for your life is. That's what you have to figure out. And once we start to get into that, and it's like Apostle said, we have to pick up this thing here, and we have to start to read. You cannot mess around with this. And you know, I'm going to tell you, I'm so happy that you guys are back.
Amen.
I mean, I tell you, I cried also. Sure. Because I had some things going on in my ear too.
Yes, I know that.
That was very, it was hard. It was a struggle for me.
Sure, I understand that.
And you know how much I love you to death. I love you so much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why I gotta hear all this?
Right.
Why do I have to hear this?
Yes.
And it started doing something to me, you know, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, and I started agreeing. Yeah, I believe that too. Yeah, if this had happened, that had happened. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no problem.
That's what we do. That's right.
But after the prayers had subsided, what God was saying manifested concerning this situation and the reaffirmation. And I was blown out. I was like, get out of here, that ain't here. He ain't coming. He's not coming. And so I started riding by the church. I started riding by, I know a lot. And I said, wait a minute, as far as I see her back there with the convertible. And then I know it's Bobby, he got the old funny looking girl car, the old SUV. and then I was riding by another day and God said, go in. And do what I told you to do.
Amen.
And but he also said that, I have to really be discerning concerning the other ministry.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be ignorant of ministry.
Yes.
And those that are in the Lord.
He's gonna fix it.
Yes, he is.
And I have to be careful of that. And yesterday when I was I go to a Saturday Bible study.
Yes.
And I told him, and I was even weeping in class also, about the whole situation. With myself, with the church,
Yes.
with you guys, and the situation at the church, and my not being there sometimes, and I try to be apologetic concerning that situation. And like I said, I wept about the situation, and we were like, oh, okay, no problem, blah, 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 blah. And it was okay. It sat well with my soul. You know what I mean? And I was okay with it.
Amen.
And like I said, I'm just overjoyed.
Amen.
And really full of, I'm full of like peace now.
Yes. We are too.
With the situation that's going on, and whatever you need, Brother Jerry. I mean, Elder, I'm down with that. I don't have no problem.
Amen.
I mean, because ministry, if you let me know when I can get out, away from what I do, concerning I'm retired. But I do a lot of time at the house.
Yes, I understand.
I don't go away, but I get my little hour or two, I'll be there on the street with my music. Boom, boom. That's what I do.
Yes, sir.
I can't do a whole lot else. But it's okay with me. If that's the only time that I get, and then he allows me, this money I buy cars and stuff, I don't care. That's just, there's nothing else I can do. It's not a whole lot I can do. So, I continue to bless God for, the comings and goings. For what he has in store for us. And I really understand where you're coming from with that, with the word, and I appreciate that you got on. I want to be able to get a copy of that, of your sermon, because I want to be able to spread that, that people would understand that it's not an easy thing.
That's right.
When something like that happens to you. Because it happens to us all. We've all met those type of things. We've all, been in a situation where, we're like, wait a minute, how in the world did this happen to me? I mean, I'm a lover of God. This can't be me. This is not me. But that's not the thing. It's the enemy. The enemy is very, very cunning.
Yes.
Yes.
Very particular.
Yes.
And you get caught off guard by certain things, certain people, certain places. You gotta be careful. You people, places, things. And I would recommend to go in and pray first.
That's right.
Because sometimes we forget to do the things that we need to do in order that the enemy wouldn't be so particular, wouldn't be so out there. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, we're looking around and we're already in it.
How about that?
And then now we have to pray ourselves out, but we're in it so much, and then it just turns into a snowball. It's a snowball effect.
Very good.
Until God, really kind of gets in there and says, hey, look, sit down.
Right.
This was up. Now he becomes the counselor
Come on.
that he always has been.
That's right.
Good.
He
That's so
counsels
good.
us.
Yes.
On really what needs to be done in our lives and how we need to be able to right the
Wow,
wrongs
that's good.
that have been done. But the backlash is the thing that we have to be careful of, because I've been through it. Because
Yeah.
I've been in prison a few times. I made mistakes in my life with certain people, certain things. And,
Right.
but I bless God that, he's there always.
That's right.
To see you through.
That's right. Amen.
And once you get seen through, it becomes a different perspective.
Yes.
And then you learn.
Yes.
And that's where the wisdom comes in with the age. And I think that's what God is saying, that he allows us to be able to know,
That's right.
what's really going on.
That's correct.
This is who you are, son.
That's
I'm trying to let you, I'm trying to put the mirror in your face. At the same time, I'm teaching you, but look in the mirror at who you are. Come on.
That's good.
It's going to be okay.
That's right.
I got you. That's what God does. He's got us.
Yes.
And that's the thing I think that separates a lot of people in Christendom. The way we, allow God, say for instance, man, I'm here and I'm going to fall off of a cliff or something like that. I know that God is there to get me.
That's right.
I can close my eyes and I can just fall back
That's right.
and not worry about it because he's there for me.
That's right.
In all that I do, in all that I have, he's there for me. He's given me all that I have.
Yes.
There's nothing that I have that he hasn't given me.
Come on, talk about it.
There ain't nothing.
That's right.
None at all. You can say all that you did this and you did that, but I'm telling you, even in the times that you weren't saved, you didn't do anything.
That's right.
Because God's mercy was the thing that saved you.
You said it, Elder.
From getting killed or getting hurt or getting maimed or something happened to your people or something like that.
That's right.
So we have to really be thankful, so thankful to God each and every day.
Yes.
And I just continue to thank God for each and everything, even through what I go through in my life, But I know that, down the line, in the future, he has some other things for us.
Oh, yeah.
Like ministry,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
and relationships. And, I don't even really go to finances because, man, he always gives you finances.
That's a
I
fact.
ain't really worried about that because he knows that you need a green dollar.
That's right.
To pay for what's going on in this world.
That's right. Come on
Because
now.
this world requires a dollar bill.
That's right.
So he knows you need that. So you don't really have to worry about finances. Finances will be given to you, no problem. Everybody that works, everybody that gets money, they know about that. They don't have to worry about that. The greater things that we need to concentrate on are the wisdom
That's right.
and the things that are going on in our mind.
That's right.
Because the mind is a terrible thing to waste. We've got to doggone it, get it to where this thing just stop conforming to the world. I know it's hard, I know, because listen, I ain't gonna stand before you saying I don't drink no beer.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
Right. Come on.
I'm not gonna do it. But the fact of the matter is, I don't be getting drunk.
Come
That's
on.
right. That's
Come
right.
on.
I don't get drunk.
Come on.
I don't smoke cigarettes.
Talk about that.
You
Talk
know what
about
I mean?
that.
I mean, if you smoke weed, that's your business.
That's
I don't
right.
think nothing about it. I'm not the judge of nothing.
That's
right.
My
right.
name Kevin.
Right.
That's it. Not Judge Dredd. I don't get into that.
Come on.
That's just
So I don't do all that. You know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is we gotta help people. If you see something going wrong with people, you gotta help. Apostles already said these things. You gotta help people.
Gotta help.
People need help. He's saying the same thing with the churches. The churches get in, the guy gives a word, he gives a word, he stands up, he comes in, he does the same thing, systematic every day. He comes in, he have a half-hour word of praise and worship, come in, have a half-hour of word, the kids go to the church meeting, and then boom, that's it. Everybody go home. Next thing you know, all we doing is sitting around saying, hey, how you doing, amen? What you doing tomorrow? Hey, how you doing? And that's it. Church is over. Nobody gets saved. No breakthroughs, no nothing. No chains are broken. That's not church. That's not a hospital situation. We need to treat this thing like a church. this little thing over here concerning what mankind, what the will of God for mankind is. I think that's appropriate in this thing right here. That's pretty appropriate. We'll read that and give you guys some food for thought really quickly.
My gosh.
Amen. Yeah, bless God for all that He does.
Yeah, man.
He does things like that are so profound that we don't have any other choice but to say, yeah, we be in awe like that. You're doing this for me?
Yes.
Me? Man, they used to smoke crack for 30 years.
You understand?
Come on!
You understand?
Talk about
Man, they went to prison there for 6 or 7 years.
You
Me?
understand? You understand?
Man, they ain't never had a house till he was 40-something years old. When I used to think, man, back in the day, I said, well, my dad had a house when he was 37, so I'm trying to have a house when I was 37. Man, 37, I was so messed up, man, the drugs, I didn't know where I'm gonna go. 37. But listen, when 47 came, because we know about the latter instead of the former, he just continued to lift you up and away. Keep on trusting him, and he'll do it for you each and every time.
That's right. That's
Amen.
good.
It says God's will for mankind is that we can all be reconciled or restored back to Him through Jesus Christ. And reconciled and be restored back. And that's not only in being saved, that's in anything. The apostle just told you about his experience. He's been restored back to his former self.
Hallelujah.
To what he used to be.
Hallelujah.
Because really, to tell you the truth, he ain't never really left it. Because it's all in the mind. It's a mindset.
That's right.
Because he thought because of the situation that he was in, that he wouldn't be able to do the things that he used to do concerning ministry. But that's not the case.
That's right.
So when you start thinking right and quit that stinking thinking, man, you be all about it. That's what really goes on with us in this life.
Yes.
And I bless God for that.
Amen. Amen.
You gotta bless God for those things, man, because He does so much of a wonderful work in our lives. And He takes us, remember, from step by step. It's not a thing that happens all of a sudden. It's something that it takes a while. Listen, when I got saved, when I first went to penitentiary, I got saved in 1987.